Hey Downtimers, not sure about you guys, but I oftentimes dream of having a really nice gaming table. And of course, it's a dream because it costs a lot of money, right? Even a more modest gaming table costs well over $800 by the time you add all the bells and whistles. And I know there's a lot of folks who say you can make your own table for like $150 or maybe even cheaper. But those cheaper tables really, if I'm going to spend my time working on a table, I'm going to want to make it well worth my time and blood, sweat, and tears, right? So it's going to be worth more than $150 by the time I'm done with it. And I'm not really sure I want to do that. I mean, I might not have the tools necessary to do the woodworking and so forth. And I'm not that good at working and making a real nice, fine finished product with wood. And I'm thinking it would take months, and I might could acquire the skill, but that would take a really long time. So I'm thinking I have a ping pong table. My sons and I have a ping pong table. And a lot of people I know have like ping pong tables or pool tables or just smaller like card tables and so forth. So I started thinking, well, what if I took some scrap wood and some fabric that I have and just threw one together on the ping pong table and just to see if it would fit and if everything would work. So we had a little experiment and we had a lot of fun with this. We've been gaming on the ping pong table for a long time. Between that and the dining room table, those are the two main tables that we do our gaming. And while it's a really good feel and there's plenty of room, it's not really, it's not a gaming table, right? It's not a miniature gaming table. So I want it to have, I guess, a better feel and a better look and look more like a real gaming table. I want it to be super cheap and I want it to be super easy and simple and quick to put together. So I threw these pieces of wood on the table along with some fabric. I already had all this stuff, and I actually found these boards in a trash pile. You can't really do much with this wood. As you can see, it's one of those, I guess it's like particle board. It's like glued together and such, so you can't really cut it or anything. So you're kind of limited, maybe shelving or something, or this, right? You can use this to kind of help you make your own table. The cloth, at first I was wrapping the cloth around the pieces of wood, the boards, but I found that I didn't really need to do that with this wood. This wood is not slick. It is not smooth. It catches the material and the material really sticks to it, but that's good. That's good for what I want here. So really I just have to set the material on the wood and it grabs the wood very, very well. You don't have to worry about it moving around or anything. It just so happens every time I want to set up a table, we're doing a winter scene. I don't know, it's just the way it goes. We do a lot of other scenes too, underground, caverns, deserts, and all sorts of stuff. But it just so happens every time I want to show one of our tables, typically it's a winter scene. But anyway, so we're setting up a winter scene here with the little experiment we wanted to do with the ping pong table. And it actually worked really well. I was kind of surprised. It took probably about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes to put all the wood on and to set all the cloth correctly and to set all the accessories out. But one thing that's pretty cool about a table tennis table or a ping pong table is the fact that it folds in half. So you actually have a lot of playing area. This particular, I know some don't do this, but this particular table, one end can stay down and the other end can go up. And I know a lot of ping pong tables do this. I know some don't. So you have the option to have one side down. So normally we have both sides down and we use the entire table, but it really was just almost cumbersome with that much room. It was really just way too big. So we decided to go with more of a half table approach, and you'll see here in a moment, we're still utilizing the half that's up against the wall. Right now we're using it as kind of a backdrop. But the main table here, the width of the actual play area is about 3 feet, maybe just a touch more than 3 feet, and the depth or the length is 3.5 feet. So from the GM's perspective, which is in this particular shot here, is on the right side. So you see this table, with the way we currently have it set, it sits 4, which is plenty. Well, 4 players and 1 GM, right? So 5 total. So that's plenty. We typically don't have more than 5, including me. We typically have anywhere from 3 to 4 players. And as you can see, it actually set up pretty well. And we have played on this several times, and the material does not slide, and it actually feels really comfortable on your forearms if you're leaning onto the table and so forth. This is just cheap felt that we're using here. in this shot here. You'll notice in a moment I'll change the material that I'm using. But what makes this so neat is you can buy a lot of material, and just if you have these boards like this that kind of hold on to the material, you can just lay the material on top and double it up. And actually, I think this material might be quadrupled to make it even softer. But what's neat about this setup is it's all temporary, but yet it's sturdy. So you don't have to worry. I mean, I have teenagers at this table playing, and they have yet to push anything to the side or knock anything over or move the material or anything, and it's not even stapled down. So it's pretty neat. And you can interchange this, right? So if you don't want green material, you can use, I have a lot of different material. You can use a different color scheme or what have you. So if you have a desert terrain setup, you might want like black material or something, or dark brown, right, instead of the green. It's all interchangeable. It can all be changed on the fly. So it makes for a nice way to accent the different scenes and so forth too. So I really like that part of this, and that's not something you're going to find in most tables, I think. Also, we were looking for comfortable furniture to sit on, and turns out we do have quite a bit of patio furniture. And while that might not sound very comfortable, actually our patio furniture is pretty comfy. And if you get blankets and cushions and so forth, you can make just about any patio furniture pretty comfortable. So after we arranged the new seating for the new table, it actually was pretty comfortable, and we had a great time gaming on this table. And we've gamed numerous times on this table with the patio furniture and so forth, and we've had a great time. Also, another good feature with this setup is the backboard can be used to hold up posters or any kind of backdrops that you'd like to use for your setups and your scenes. And if you have a projector, you could also use that backboard, put a sheet or two up, and use that to display maps and such to help out with your scenes. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, please give us a like. If you've done your own table setups, put it in the comments below and let us know what you've done. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys.